Imagine stepping into a jewelry store, hearts brimming with excitement as you gaze upon the sparkling promise of a perfect engagement ring. Yet, as dreams collide with harsh reality, that joy turns to quiet despair when the price tag shatters your hopes. A couple walks into a jewelry store, excited about the possibility of buying the perfect engagement ring. They browse through the sparkling cases, dreaming of their future together. But their smiles soon fade when they realize that the ring they fell in love with is far beyond their budget. They exchange a quiet, defeated look and disappointment settling in. Unbeknownst to them, an unlikely observer had noticed their struggle. Standing a few feet away was Paul Walker, casually shopping, dressed down, just another customer or so it seemed. On this particular day, he wasn't just a Hollywood star, he was an angel in disguise. The couple, visibly heartbroken, began discussing their options. They loved the ring, but it simply wasn't affordable. They debated whether they should settle for something else or wait longer to save more money. The moment was bittersweet, a mix of love, hope, and disappointment. Little did they know, their conversation was overheard by Paul, who quietly approached a store employee and made a life-changing request. Paul Walker discreetly asked the jewelry store clerk how much the ring cost. Without hesitation, he handed over his credit card and paid for it in full. But here's the catch, he didn't want any credit or acknowledgement for his generosity. He didn't approach the couple to tell them about his kind act. He didn't stay for their gratitude or even reveal who he was. Instead, Paul quietly left the store, leaving behind nothing but a gift that would bring unimaginable joy to two people. Moments later, the store employee approached the couple with the news, "Your ring has been paid for. You can take it home." Confused and overwhelmed, the couple asked who had done such a generous thing. The clerk simply smiled and said the man wished to remain anonymous. For years, the couple had no idea who their mysterious benefactor was. It wasn't until after Paul Walker's tragic passing in 2013 that the story came to light after many years. The couple, now married, learned from a store employee that it was Paul who had paid for their ring that day. They were stunned Paul Walker, the movie star, had changed their lives with a simple act of generosity. By the time they discovered the truth, Paul was no longer with us. But his kindness lives on in their hearts, and now in the hearts of millions. For this young couple, Paul's gesture wasn't just about the ring, it was about hope, love, and a reminder that there are still good people in the world. His kindness added even more meaning to their engagement and marriage. They've since shared the story as a way to honor Paul's memory, spreading his message of compassion and generosity to the world. Paul Walker may be remembered for his iconic movie roles, but his true legacy lies in the countless stories of quiet kindness he left behind. From founding Reach Out worldwide to supporting causes he believed in, Paul lived by one simple principle: give without expecting anything in return. This jewelry store moment wasn't an isolated incident, it was just one example of the man Paul was. Paul's story reminds us of the ripple effect of kindness. A simple act, paying for a ring, turned into a tale of love, gratitude, and inspiration that has touched millions around the world. And the best part? You don't have to be a movie star to make a difference. Acts of kindness, no matter how small, can change someone's life forever. Paul once said, "You put goodwill out there. It's amazing what can be accomplished." This story is proof of that belief. He didn't do it for fame, recognition, or applause. He did it because he truly cared about people. In a world that often feels divided, Paul's actions remind us that generosity can bring us closer together. Acts of kindness, no matter how big or small, have a ripple effect. That couple, whose lives were touched by Paul Walker's incredible gesture, might carry the inspiration of his kindness with them for the rest of their lives. Imagine how such an impactful moment could shape their own behavior moving forward. It's highly likely that this couple, feeling the immense gratitude and warmth from Paul's act, might choose to pass it on to others. It's an invisible force that spreads far and wide, often in ways we can't see. Paul Walker's gesture paying for an engagement ring wasn't just about helping one couple. It set off a chain reaction. By inspiring the couple, Paul indirectly influences every act of kindness they perform in the future, which may, in turn, inspire others to do the same. This is the beauty of kindness. It's not about the size of the act, but the love and intention behind it. Just as Paul's kindness spread from that jewelry store to the hearts of millions through this story, your acts of kindness can have a similar effect. Whether it's buying a meal for someone, donating to a cause, or simply offering a kind word, you never know how deeply your gesture can touch someone. That person might then carry your kindness forward to another, creating an endless cycle of compassion. Paul Walker was more than a movie star. He was a symbol of compassion, a reminder that no matter how big or small, we all have the power to make someone's life a little brighter. So, the next time you see someone in need, take a moment to think about Paul Walker's secret act of kindness. You never know how far a simple gesture can go. Paul may be gone, but his legacy of love and generosity will live on forever. Let's honor his memory by spreading kindness wherever we go.